Hi, this is Samar from Developer Relations at BlackBerry. In this video, I will guide you through the process of signing your BlackBerry 10 app into a signed bar file. The signed bar file of your application is what you actually upload to BlackBerry World once your app is ready for publishing. It is also what you could distribute to others to deploy to their BlackBerry 10 devices for testing. I will show you how to retrieve a signed bar file of your application for two scenarios, either from an archived native project or from an unsigned bar file. In scenario 1, I basically assume that you have code ownership and that you have access to the final native project exported to you by the development team into an archive file. This section is for you if, for example, you are the lead developer or if the contracted development shop has provided you with the final native project in form of an archive file. In scenario 2, however, I assume that you don't have code ownership and have no access to the final native project. This could be the case if the code base is not transferable to you from the development firm under the terms of the contract. In this case, all you get from the dev shop is an unsigned bar file to sign and publish with your own signing credentials. No matter which case applies to you, there are two prerequisite steps that you need to follow before we begin. So let's get started. Prerequisite step number 1. Download and install the BlackBerry 10 native SDK. You can find the download links at this URL. Prerequisite number 2. Get your signing account and configure your IDE for signing. If you haven't done so already, check out my video tutorial on this topic titled Get Set Up for Signing Your BlackBerry 10 Native App. In this first section of the video, we will start with an archive file containing the native code base and will finish off with a signed bar file. There are two ways to transform the native project archive file into a signed bar file, either through the BlackBerry 10 Momentix IDE or through the BlackBerry 10 native command line tools. Step 1 to sign your native project using the IDE is to import the archive file in the IDE. To do so, go to File, click Import, then click General and choose to import an existing project into your workspace. Select Archive File, browse to where your archived project is located, then click Finish. Step 2 is to package and sign your app. To do so using the IDE, right-click on the project, click Export, then choose to export your app as a release build. Make sure to check the Build Before Export option to package your app. On the next dialog, make sure to select to enable digital signing. If you don't check the Enable Digital Signing checkbox, the created bar file will not be signed. Step 3 is to finally retrieve the signed bar file. Go to the project's home directory on your machine, browse to the arm/o.le-v7 folder and retrieve the signed bar file. Now let me show you how to sign your application using the BlackBerry 10 command line tools. Step 1. Unzip the native project archive file. Step 2. Set your environment variables. To set up the environment variables in Windows, open the Start menu and type cmd.exe in the search box. Right-click the cmd.exe file and run as administrator. When the command window opens, change directory to where you have the BlackBerry 10 native SDK installed. Then run the bbndk-env.bat file. If you have multiple installations of the native SDK, then choose the one of the SDK release you want to use. In my case, I will run this bat file. Now change the directory to the project's main directory. Step 3. Package your app using the BlackBerry 10 Native Packager tool. The Native Packager tool uses the bar-descriptor.xml to package the project assets with its binaries into the bar file. Type and run the following command. Step 4. Sign your app using the BlackBerry 10 Signer tool. Type and run the following command to sign the bar file. Step 5 and the final one is to retrieve the signed bar file from the project folder. That brings us to the end of section 1, where I explained to you how to sign your application from an archive native project. In section 2, we will use the BlackBerry 10 command line tools to sign an unsigned bar file into a bar file that is signed with your own signing information. The first step is to set up the environment variables of the native command line tools. This is a step you need to perform for every command window in which you intend to use the BlackBerry 10 native tools. To do so in Windows, open the Start menu and type in cmd.exe in the search box. Right-click the cmd.exe file and click Run as Administrator. When the command window opens, change directory to where you have the BlackBerry 10 native SDK installed. That's usually under the C drive in the bbndk folder. Then run the bbndk-env.bat file. If you have multiple installations of the native SDK, then choose the one of the SDK release you intend to use. Now change the directory to where you have your unsigned bar file located. Step 2. Sign your bar file using the BlackBerry 10 Signer tool. Type and run the following command to sign the bar file. Step 3. Retrieve the signed bar file from the same location where the original unsigned bar file was located. It is now signed with your signing information and ready for publishing. I hope I was able to guide you to retrieve a signed bar file of your BlackBerry 10 native application. You can upload this bar file to BlackBerry World for publishing or share with others for testing. In a follow-up video, I will show how you can deploy bar files onto a BlackBerry 10 device. Let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below or at Samar Abdul Sayed. Subscribe to our channel and watch out for more BlackBerry 10 developer videos. See you again soon.